So I think Instagram and social media has a huge impact on decision making. Like I said, I just love neutrals, everything like really basic and like less is more.
Hello guys, I'm Eleonora, the editor at Weddings and Honeymoons Media, and today I'm here with our social media director, our lovely Ella. So we're just going to cover some topics, you know, in a more sort of informal way. It's also nice to get different perspectives from two different generations and how we view weddings. So, you know, we'll see where that goes. But first of all, it's quite important and it's good to have your perspective as sort of our content creator and how you see weddings through social media. If you see like big changes, and how do you feel like the impact of social media has taken for weddings? Coming as well, because we're a print publication mainly, and now we have to sort of navigate this new world.
Well, personally, if I was in the process of planning a wedding and I had chosen my wedding planner, I'd go straight to their Instagram and have a look at all the weddings they've planned and see what I like, what I don't like. And then, you know, when I'm discussing like ideas with the planner, I'd show a wedding off her Instagram and say, you know, please can I take inspiration from this? So I think Instagram and social media has a huge impact on decision making.
Do you have a take or favorite if you were to?
Well, I used to really love just like minimalistic, like just white, neutral, everything white.
Can you sort of tell when you first when you first started?
So when I first started, like I said, I just love neutrals, everything like really basic and like less is more. And I feel like it used to be more aesthetically pleasing than loads of colour.
It's easier, especially if you're not a professional, to just use neutral colours, the colours that you know match. This is harder if you're not in the industry to then start bringing in colours, because we know in the past if that happened it would look quite tacky.
So I joined Weddings and Honeymoons, and obviously we're dealing with loads of bright colour, like loads of different designs, like very vibrant, in your face, and we have to, you know, publish what the supplier gives us. So, you know, like I said, we're dealing with bright colours and then I was like to Eleonora for the Instagram aesthetic, I said, can we change the style and, you know, have this really minimalist colour palette and like just a really minimalistic design on our Instagram feed, and I thought it was possible, and then
I gave you a look.
Now Eleonora's like like she's so nice about everything, and then that's not possible. But now like I love colour, and I think I want my wedding now with like pops of colour. Like I love lemon and I love like baby blue. So it's really changed my...
I feel like with social media, of course, you have to be wary. And I think that's what suppliers are always worried about, because couples go to them with this idea that they've seen on Instagram, and then maybe they don't have the budget to do all of that. Or maybe it's AI generated, which is it's impossible even to reproduce. So you have to be careful for that. But at the same time, it gives you so much inspiration of what you could do. So like maybe you never thought you could use colors in that way.
No.
But now there are professionals that can do the flowers for you in that sense, and you can really be so creative.
I was always so scared to use colour, and like you know, dealing with a bright pink, like it's scary.
I think recently you came to me and you said, remember that time that I told you I wanted to follow this sort of colour scheme? It's like, now I understand.
I know, because I was seeing on Instagram like all these like social media management companies, and they've all got the same kind of look, like they're just all, you know, neutrals, the same type of design, and then like I said, they all just look the same. So, you know, like incorporating pops of colour into your wedding, and it, you know, it has a memorable effect, and it is really aesthetically pleasing.
So from social media, what do you see are like the main sort of trends that couples are really like so impressed about and want to take on for their weddings? Whether that's a destination, do you have like destinations that you're seeing a lot on social media?
I think destination weddings are really popular. And you know, like a 3-day wedding, not just that one wedding day. Like you have the pre-party, and then, you know, after the wedding you have like a pool party, and keep the celebrations going. That's really popular. And small intimate weddings as well. I feel like they're quite popular this season. I follow this lady called Bryony Deary, and she's like a Pilates instructor, and her app's really good. I use it. And she got married at Claridge's in London, and it was like I think there was about, I don't know how many guests, but it was like a small intimate wedding, and she had like the whole room was like lit up by candles, and it was just, you know, a really nice celebration to celebrate both the two of them, and like all the nearest and dearest like in one room. It was really heartwarming, and it was such a beautiful wedding.
Yeah, and like it's quite interesting to say, because I feel social media has impacted how we view weddings. Like they have to be aesthetically, they have to be quite like, you know, beautiful in tones and colors. And I feel city weddings in particular, people just love that. Because you can wear something very chic and very tasteful, like taking photos in the lobby, of course based on the season. But I do feel like it's gone that direction, that people are very conscious about where they get married.
And weddings are very personal as well, so everyone likes different things, so everyone's wedding is going to be different. I mean, my auntie, she eloped in London, and just the two of them, they went round Borough Market, and they had a photographer following them, and it was so beautiful. I think the wedding was actually featured in Vogue.
Oh, amazing.
And like weddings are just beautiful things.
Well, actually, Ella has experience in weddings, because you did some wedding planning before as well. Beautiful events that you told us about when you joined. So actually at the awards, at a certain point, we were like, of course, you know, we are a media company, but we're quite involved in the event planning of our awards. And I remember we didn't have much time left to prep the room, and you like took on the role. You were like,
I was like Speedy Gonzales, like doing everything 100 miles per hour.
I know what I'm doing. So how was that experience like?
That was like, so I'd just come out of uni, and I think I was 20 at the time, or 20, no, I wasn't 20. No, sorry, I wasn't 20. It was like 2 years ago now. So I was 21, and I was literally thrown straight into the deep end. The couple who were getting married, they'd booked out the whole of Six Senses in Ibiza, and Six Senses is this amazing hotel, like it's unbelievable. And he was the groom. Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. If you've not been, you need to go. And the groom, I'll give you a bit of a back. So the groom was like 65, and the bride was like 30, and she was like this beautiful like Australian singer, I think. And the whole thing was just beautiful. And they'd booked out the whole of Six Senses for 3 nights, or maybe even longer. So there was no other guests in the hotel, and the groom had paid something like 1.5 million just on the rooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
So not even on the wedding?
No, like this was, or maybe like dinners and just... Or was it, maybe it wasn't 1.3 million on the room, maybe the whole thing was 1.3 million.
Still
something extortionate.
It's crazy.
And he booked out all the rooms for the guests, and honestly, this wedding was a multi-million pound wedding, and yeah, like I said, I was just thrown in the deep end. It was blazing heat as well, so I was like carrying loads of heavy stuff, and setting the table, and yeah, it was an experience, but it was definitely an amazing experience.
Huge test.
Yeah,
like that big.
I know. And yeah, it was gorgeous.